The opioid crisis has become a national emergency. Overdose is now the leading cause of death for Americans under 50, worse than car crashes or gun violence. But the epidemic is more than just numbers, and to understand it, you have to go to the communities that it's tearing apart.
I come out here because of the children and the animals. Don't want them to get poked. 139 I got. That was the most I ever got in one day. And there's another one I see. That just started. Sometimes you find them in socks. Sometimes you find them in cigarette packs, find them in the walls, in the trees. They die in here too. But now I'm used to it.
I didn't even know this place was called McPherson Librarian. This is Needle Park.
They still grasp that concept of how if you're not adding skills as a librarian, especially because you're working with the public, you're not fulfilling your role. I was very adamant about getting the Narcan training when we had an overdose in the building right by our public restroom. There's something extremely horrifying and upsetting about watching somebody slowly die and you can't do anything. Narcan can come in a nasal spray or this, which turns into a nasal mist as well. So this little thing saves lives.
My freshman year of college, playing football, I had an awesome year. And the game before the playoffs, I tore my knee. I just had a fucking doctor that wanted to give me all these pills. I kept going back to the dude and he was giving me, you know, whatever. He said these 5s aren't working right. I need something stronger. So he gives me 7.5s and some Dilaudid.
About 2 weeks ago, one of the regulars who come in after school ran in and said someone fell outside, and I kind of knew what that meant. I ran out, he was turning blue, he was seizing up, so we gave him a dose. Luckily, as we were waiting for the ambulance, a group of police officers were walking through the park, so we waved them down. The officers gave the gentleman 2 more doses of Narcan. We were trained in March, and I've Narcaned 6 individuals now.
I'd be dead if it wasn't for Narcan. When I relapsed, I OD'd like the 3rd time I got high, and I almost didn't make it. They hit me with Narcan 4 times, and finally the 4th time I woke up. I don't want to live like this. This is terrible.
What's right?
Where's your little brother going? One of the reasons I chose this branch is due to personal history. Both of my parents are in recovery for over 20 years now. They used heroin. They had substance use disorder, and they both were able to get clean. It took a lot of support and time. See you tomorrow, Sterling. No one really gets clean in 30 days if you talk to anybody who is in recovery. So until we radically change the way we treat addiction in this country, this community, unfortunately, will not strive forward.